Hello students, CBSE has made a number of changes for the session 2022-23, be it in terms of the change in the examination pattern, or it is the change in the composition of the question paper, and also it has made a change there in the syllabus there. So it has basically modified the syllabus once again for the session 2022-23 for the classes 9 to 12. So today we are going to discuss assessment and evaluation practices of the board for the session 2022-23. What are the changes board has made there? First of all, let's see why there have been a change there. These changes are as the National Education Policy 2020 has affirmed the need to move from rote to competency-based learning. And CBSE or the board is taking multiple steps towards the implementation of competency-based education in schools. As a result, now there will be more weightage there for competency-based learning. And of course, the assessment will also be based on that. CBSE has already initiated for a change in the examination and assessment practices for the year 2023 to align assessment to competency-based education. Therefore, in the forthcoming session, a greater number of competency-based questions or questions which assess the application of concept to real or unfamiliar situation, that will be the part of the question. What are the changes for classes 9 to 12 for the session 2022-23 for internal year-end or the board examination? So here, the first major part is there, year-end examination or the board examination for the theory paper. This is for 2021-22. That is this particular batch which is appearing in the board examination there. For them, they have the examination of 2 terms there, term 1 and term 2. But now in the 2023, we have the modified examination, and that will be now annual examination. So this is one major change there in terms of the examination. Now, instead of term 1, term 2, now they will be having year-end examination there or the annual examination. But what about the composition of the question paper now? Earlier, that is for the batch 2021-22, we have the term 1 and term 2. 2 term examinations were there. Term 1 was multiple choice questions, including the case-based and assertion reasoning type MCQ, and all questions were of MCQ type. In that, we have 20% questions which were competency based for the term 1 for this particular batch, which is appearing in the board examination, that is 2021-22. And the term 2 examination, which was there, where we have the case based or situation based or open-ended short answering questions, there now it was 20% competency based questions. So whether it was a term 1 or term 2, for both it was 20% questions which were competency based. But now for the batch 2022-23, these competency based questions would be minimum 30%. And these can be in the form of multiple choice questions, case-based questions, source-based integrated questions, or any other type. So it will be 30% questions there. And objective type questions, if you see, it will be 20%. And the remaining now 50%. These 50% questions will be short answer or the long answer questions as per the existing pattern which was prevalent there for the batches 2021-22 also. Now here, one more thing you can notice, and there may be slight confusion there, like weightage to competency based question for this particular batch has increased or decreased. You can see it is a 20% in the term 1, 20% it was term 2, and now here it is 30%. So whether the weightage to competency based questions has increased or decreased, just see, it's not like 20 and 20, that means 40% questions were there for this particular batch. Remember, term 1 and term 2 examinations were of half of the full marks. Like for physics, term 1 examination was of 35 marks and term 2 was also 35. That is theory paper. In that, it was 20% weightage. So basically, for 70 marks paper, the weightage was of 20%. But now it will be 30%. So the weightage has increased for competency-based questions. Let's just see that with this one, for physics paper, what will be the marks there? Like competency-based questions, as this will be 30%, so it will include multiple choice questions, case-based questions, source-based integrated questions, and some other type of questions. And it will be of 21 marks. Objective type questions are of 20%. These are like the objective type questions there. So it is 14 marks. Whereas the short answer or long answer type questions, if you see, it is 50% now. So here it is total 35 marks. So 21 marks questions will be of competency based. Then 14 marks questions will be objective type questions. And 35 marks questions will be short answer type or long answer type. So this will be the composition of the question paper there for the batch 2022-23 for physics paper. For other also, it will be this particular pattern only. If the theory paper is of 80 marks, correspondingly, we can find out what will be the competency-based questions weightage there, objective type question weightage, and also for short answer type and long answer type questions. Whereas in the internal assessment, there is no change. Like here, the practical for physics was of 30 marks, so it will remain same there. So it is just saying that internal assessment end of the year examination as per the curriculum document released for the session 2022-23. So it is the same there. So that means it will be of 30 marks there. So this is there for classes 11 and 12 for the session 2022-23. If you see for class 9 and 10, for them again for the batch 2021-22, they have term 1, term 2 examination there, and now they will be having annual examination for the session 2022-23. Now here, term 1 examination was multiple choice questions, including the cases based question, assertion reasoning type questions, and all were of MCQ type, multiple choice questions. And out of that, 30% questions were competency based. Now, in the term 2, case-based or situation-based, open-ended or short answer type or long answer type question, in that, again 30% questions were competency-based. But now, for the batch 2022-23, competency-based questions will have minimum 40% weightage. And these will be in the form of the multiple choice questions, cases-based questions, source-based integrated questions, or any other type. Whereas objective type questions will be of 20%. Remaining 40% questions will be short answer type or long answer type questions there as per the existing pattern. So now the weightage has changed from 30 to 40% for the classes 9 and 10. And for the internal assessment, year-end examination will be of 20%, there, and 80% will be of theory. And you can notice that apart from changing the pattern of the examination, there is now more weightage to competency-based questions. So, of course, for that, your preparation should be in accordance with that.